Like, yes. I'm Di Whittaker. I was Di in Bruffel then. I started at Littlewoods in 1974. I stayed there till 1998, and then I went to work for Mr. David Moores personally, and I'm still working for his family today. He sadly passed away in 2022.
Yeah, it was quite a long time ago. I had 6.5 years at Littlewoods Pools in Canning Street in Birkenhead, which I enjoyed very much, but I left to have a baby and get married. Yeah, but it was a really nice experience.
It was in 1979, I think it was Jane Seymour's. We were asked to do this photo shoot for a catalogue. Lynn and I became friends. We hooked up at the Miss Littlewood competition.
How long have we been friends for?
For about 45 years, perhaps more.
Amazing.
Yes.
All because of Littlewoods?
Yes, yes. I was 21 then, Lynn would have been 19.
Oh yes, I'm the youngest.
I'm Dr. Ruth Doughty and I'm from John Moores University from the Screen School. And the project started because I heard on Radio Merseyside that the old Edge Lane building was going to become a film studio. And as the head of film studies, that's very exciting. And I was just thinking, great, we could actually get jobs for students where they don't have to go to London, they can stay in the city. But one of my colleagues said, but do you know the history of the building? And I started looking at these images online. It was like, wow, I want to know more. So as a starting point, it made sense to go to John Moores University Library, to the archive. And I went to the specials collection and said, what do we have on Littlewoods and John Moores? And they said nothing, which made no sense to me. But I was then told that there was a physical archive that was held by the National Football Museum, and that's over in Preston. Preston's a long way from Liverpool, and there's very limited access. It's open 1 day a week, and you can have 2 people go at a time. So anyway, I went along and I found hundreds of boxes of these wonderful vintage photographs, and nobody had access to them. People hadn't seen these images for decades. Yeah. And chatting then with the archivist at the Football Museum, it became very clear they didn't have capacity to catalogue them or digitise them. And at that point, I thought, well, why don't we use the LJMU student internship programme to see if we can help and also get some of these amazing images. So over 5 years, I've had a team of about 20 museum archivists that have gone over, digitised and catalogued all of the collection, so vintage images, coupons, marketing paraphernalia, letters. And so we've created a Littlewoods digital archive, which is now accessible to anybody, anywhere in the world.
Wow.
But we wanted to celebrate that because we love these images so much, so we wanted to hold an exhibition. We just wanted to really bring it out and make sure everybody knows about the legacy of Littlewoods, and that's how the exhibition came about.
Emotional for me. Very emotional.
It's overwhelming almost, really. It is.
I can't stop looking at it because I don't recognise me. You don't recognise yourself, do you, from photographs from the past? But it's lovely to have, and yeah.
We also were invited to go on the Lord Mayor's parade. I think we were on a float that went through Liverpool.
Gosh, yes, we.
And we were dressed like showgirls, and we had little white shorts on and a little bright blue sequin boob tubes and white gloves. I've still got one of them at home.
Oh, God. I think it's incredible. I'm really in awe of tonight, if I'm honest. I really am in awe.
I think it is because they were the biggest employer on Merseyside, and people like myself, they have their whole careers. I mean, I've been around 50 years this year because I started Littlewoods when I was 16 as a typist and became David Moore's secretary.
Gosh, you've been there for years.
Yes, and I'm still there looking after the family after Mr. Moore's passed. I'm still there now. So I think the 29th of July I'll have been with Littlewoods 50 years, which is, I don't know, I thought that when I was 16 years of age. I worked there on a Saturday, opening the post. That was my first job there. And I worked there because it was more money there than the boutique I was working in town as a Saturday job. And I worked there half a day, and then we were asked to stay on spotting the ball in the afternoon for overtime.
I just wish probably that I'd have had another role within Littlewoods, but because I had a child, well, 2 children, I didn't work for many years, but I really admired the company, I really did, and it's such a pleasure and an honour to be here tonight. And I'm not just saying that, I'm really thrilled about it.
We're very proud of it, aren't
Yeah,
we?
proud of
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Extremely so.